Zian, a win on the road, never easy to come by. What are your thoughts on this afternoon?
I think it was a really tough game, and I think in terms of quality from both sides, not from us all the time and not from them all the time, but I think in general it looked like a top game. Obviously, first half we probably weren't happy with how we performed, but then on the flip side, I think Norwich showed that they are also like a great team. And the second half, we managed to turn it around luckily, and in that sense, like Norwich is probably not happy about the second half, and we're not happy about the first half.
Yeah, it is. It's those two halves. Like you said, it's not the easiest place to go. Norwich are a good side. In terms of the game, we were trailing until your goal, which we will come on to. What was the message from Scott and the coaching staff to you when you came on?
Well, what did he say? I don't know. Nothing like specifically apart from obviously the tactical change kind of that we made, but it goes a bit far maybe to explain whole tactical.
No.
You know what I mean? That's why I'm thinking like.
We spoke to Brownie before, and he was talking about at half time. It was like that the in terms of the belief was there, and just almost doing the basics, sort of duels, defending some of the stuff that maybe was a little bit off the first half, kind of came out the second half a bit rejuvenated and felt like we could sort of perform as ourselves, as it were. Is that somewhat similar?
Yeah, it probably is. It's it's a bit weird in football sometimes because obviously we try our hardest like every minute of every game, and then sometimes there's a half or there's moments in the games where we also try, and then all of a sudden we just lose 50-50 deals, or it feels like we just can't get near them or whatever it is. And sometimes you also can't really lay your finger on why it then does work later on in the game, or sometimes it works earlier in the game or not. But I don't know, it's a bit of a weird game.
It's a funny old game, is football.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's not you can't always like explain it properly why it goes the way it goes, but somehow we managed to turn it around.
Yes, in the second half was certainly it was bright, and there's lots of positives to talk about. One of which was your goal. What a hit! That was some rocket. How did you feel when you saw that one hit the back of the net?
Good, obviously. It all went a bit quickly because I didn't walk over to Josh to receive the ball really, but they weren't really switched on, and Brownie actually from 10-20 yards away said like just let him tap it short and go for a shot, and then we're like why not, and to be honest I took the shot and I can't remember seeing the ball really apart from it hitting the net, and I was just happy obviously that we scored, but also it was only 1-1, so it also gave energy to me and probably also to the rest of the team and to the travelling fans. That is like, what's 1-1 here now? We're all square again, and we can win. We can actually win this game, and we did.
Yeah, it puts that bit between your teeth, doesn't it? In terms of talking about sort of traits, coming back to win it, those are really important traits, aren't they? In the championship where it's like this, and like you say, sometimes you can't put your finger on why something's not quite happening. But how much, in a sense, does that help? Will that help going forward? The fact that we've managed to come from behind and win here on the road as well, and like say, Norwich are a good side and had a very good first half.
Yeah. Hello, Joe Worrell. You want to come in? Okay. What were we saying again?
The traits that I know Joe Worrell.
Well, obviously, we'd rather win with clean sheets and comfy 3-0s and whatever, but we obviously get loads and loads of clean sheets, which is really good. And funny enough, we're not really used to conceding, so we're especially not used to like going behind. But the times that it has happened, we've shown great character, and we're also able to turn a game around when we had a setback early on or whatever moment in the game. But so I think it does. It is very important because you can't bet on clean sheets all the time. Obviously, we would love to go like 30 clean sheets in a row, but sometimes, unfortunately, you're gonna concede, and sometimes you're gonna concede first. And as you say, like in the championship, that is a really big factor because the first goal is like often gets the team the win. So it shows great character, like more than anything, I think, than that we did this.
And it's things like that, those learnings, and that to take into next week as well, back to Turf Moor against Watford, because the challenges just keep coming, the games keep coming.
Yeah, nice, busy December. Everyone is thinking about seeing family and having Christmas dinners, and we are
definitely not thinking about that.
No, we are preparing for the games, but it's a great time of the year to be a footballer, to be honest, and especially with the type of games we've got in December as well, with Norwich, which I consider as one of the top teams. Watford as well is obviously in the top 6, I think. Straight after that, Sheffield. So like it's big fixtures, and I think obviously as players we get excited about those kind of challenges, and yeah, we can't wait for the